Hello. Welcome to Casual Gaming with Purpose. If this is your first stream or VOD, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. This is a Stardew Valley Let's Play. We are searching for the living hat on a post-perfection 1.6 farm. And very low stakes sort of playthrough. Very few rules, very few hard objectives beyond looking for the living hat. And yeah, good tunes, casual chatter, and Stardew. So if that sounds good to you, then welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you here with me. If you are familiar with the channel, we're going to do a few new things today. I'm trying to be a real streamer. I set up Nightbot. Whether or not it actually works remains to be seen, but there's a few commands, a few custom commands there. And we're going to do a daily to start the day today. It might not be a daily that you're familiar with. But it's a bird. I'm gonna play. This is gonna be. I might have to turn on. I'm trying to figure out how to do the audio. Didn't think this one through. Well, we can guess it based on looks today, and I'll figure out the audio for the next time. This looks like a bird of prey to me. Let's say the stripy tail, or this is either a wing or a tail. I'm going to go with a merlin. If you're not familiar with doing dailies, a lot of streamers, well, several of the streamers that I watch do daily puzzles at the start or end of their stream. And I am obsessed with watching them, so I'm emulating them today. This is interesting. I'm going to listen to it. You won't be able to hear it. It's kind of like a sharp, high-pitched chirp. Maybe it's a kite of some kind. This is content. Yeah, let's try a white-tailed kite. It is not a kite. Okay, this is a peregrine falcon, I think. No, and it is not even a falcon. Who is this? Maybe it's an osprey, actually. But ospreys don't have that stripy tail, I don't think. Must be a hawk, perhaps. Let's try a Cooper's hawk. They have a stripy tail. Nah, should have gone with, I'm pretty sure this is an osprey. Osprey, hot debate in the birding world. There you go. Shouldn't have doubted myself. I didn't know they had that kind of stripy banding. That's interesting. So there you go. That is our daily dole. Bird. It's not actually a dole. It's called Birdie. But yeah. All right, now let's get into the game. And I'll also get some tunes going. We're starting summer year 6 today. So we've got our summer playlist back. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming. So I don't know when we're gonna get Green Rain Day. It might be this stream, it might be next stream. Actually, it might even be the stream after that. I think it is possible day 2 to 15. Well, it's not tomorrow. I was doing some thinking about whether to do the bombing on Green Rain Day strat. And I don't think we're going to do it this year. In-game or in real life. I think what I would like to do... Must be short on eggs. It's always eggs. At the suggestion of Bill, I'm going to set like a max number of streams before activating Green Rain potential for like bombing fiber on Green Rain Day and resetting. I passed out. So if you're new here, the Living Hat is a rare drop in Stardew Valley that you can get from clearing weeds. It has a 1 in 100,000 drop chance from every weed that you clear, or from killing wilderness golems on the farm. And it's a 1 in 10,000 chance from a wilderness golem and a 1 in 5,000 chance from an Iridium Golem, which I do not have access to. And the fastest way, the fast strat, is to let your Ginger Island farm fill up with weeds and then clear it with bombs. And then reset the day if you don't get it. But we've been going the old-fashioned route of fiber farming and hunting wilderness golems. And I thought maybe I would kind of meet in the middle and on a Green Rain Day use the bombing and reset strat, but going around the valley instead of doing it on Ginger Island. Partially just to like put my own spin on it. And for other reasons. Just like I've set a kind of personal boundary, I guess. On my, not boundary. I have a really well established ancient fruit farm on Ginger Island, and I don't want to wreck it. That's kind of what it is ultimately. So yeah, so I thought maybe like doing the bomb reset strat on Green Rain Days would be a good solution to that. but then trying to decide, like, at what point do I pull the plug and go for resets. And I think the decision that I've made, all of this to get to here, is that I'd like to do a full year of streaming in real life, roughly, before opening the door to resets. And so that takes me back to January, basically. My first stream was like middle of January this year. And I was counting out the weeks, and it'll be like approximately 50 streams if I stay on schedule. I might have to like pick up a stream here or there where I do 2 streams per week to have it work out that like my 50th episode, if I make it that far, will fall on like the anniversary of the channel. But, well, it's not the anniversary of the channel, but the anniversary of the first content on the channel. And that could be fun. So I think, yeah, all that to say, no resetting until we reach episode 50. I hope, it is my dream that we will find the living hat before then. But if not, that'll be the metric by which we decide to go for a reset strategy. And we can reassess whether that reset strategy is like the official strat or the green rain strat. We can reassess that in January. It gives me more time to not have to make a decision. Something else that is new that I have to remember to talk about is that I made a Discord. And you can find a link to it on my profile. For a little while, the link was expired, but it was okay because I kept forgetting to talk about it. But the link that's there now should exist forever. And yeah, it's just in its infancy, so there's not a whole lot going on there right now. But if you feel like joining the server, I'd love to have you there. It's gonna be mostly a place just to enjoy cozy game chats and talk about books and things, so yeah. That was also part of the impetus for setting up Nightbot, because forget to talk about things that I should mention. And I was like, well, if I can set a timer, I know that Nightbot does things like that, where it'll like send out an automated message. Sap slime. So I was like, that would be a good way to absolve myself of the guilt that I feel when I forget to say things or forget to mention things. I suppose I should also do some summer planting. Maybe I'll go back to the farm early today. I'll go after this dive. I started stream a little early. As well. I was feeling a little antsy. Sometimes it'd be like that. All the little changes. I've actually got quite a bit of seeds just from being in the mines. But I do believe we have more. Should we plant some sunflowers? Let's just do wild seeds, I think. I'm gonna swap these. Oh. Okay, hold on. I guess I could also plant these. I will plant the summer seeds as well. Oh, I guess I need my sword, because I'm too slow. I mean, honestly, I probably don't need it. I could just tank the damage. That was a very chaotic plant of seeds. Oops. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. It's always the iridium bats. My fairy healed my health bar away. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to farm. Please. Leave me alone. This is a farming game, not a combat game. Oh my gosh. I gotta make some more raisins for my Junimos. Okay. That took way longer than it should have. But here we are. Let me also make sure I don't forget. Where was that, like, singular mega bomb from last stream? This one? Yes. I needed to put the warp totem there anyways. Well, we dilly-dallied enough that we probably will not get a wilderness golem today, but that's okay. We'll see. There's a chance. The day is not over. Okay, I gotta remember eggs. Sorry, I had to rearrange my windows. I'm gonna check the luck again because I don't remember. bat luck. You ever just like totally zone out? Happens to me way more than it should. Today is wine day. I think we might need to go collect wine? I mean, fruit? Yeah. Let's also go clear fiber here. Haven't done that in a little bit. My magnet ring is not being very magnety. Or maybe I'm just too fast. How's everyone feeling about potential of new Animal Crossing? The rumor, the hype, the false hope, perhaps. In the words of Scully and Mulder, I want to believe. But I also don't have a Switch 2, so I want to believe that it's a new game that will also be available on the original Switch. Which seems perhaps even likely. Less likely, I mean. We'll see. I'd also like if like some of the old Animal Crossing games came to the Retro Game Pass thing. I don't think it's called Game Pass, but you know. That would be nice. But I don't know if that would be something worth leaking. Maybe it would be, I don't know. Or hinting at. Should we sell this mummified frog? I guess so. Why not? These extra eggs will be perfect for crab cakes. And I honestly wouldn't have remembered if I wasn't faced with the choice of too many eggs. Now I think oil is the limiting factor. So let's make some oil. Really taking a snail's start to the day, to the real life day, and also the in-game day. Alright, to the mines. Doodly doodly doo. Oh my gosh, with the bank shot. As for many folks in the northeastern seaboard, I guess, or just like, I mean, I think it extends to Europe. A lot of folks in the world, myself included, have been in heatwave mode. And My brain is not braining, you know? I hope wherever you are, you're keeping cool. Staying hydrated. One more dive, and then we'll go back. That was quick. We do have a golden spur to sell. Among other things. We can clear our inventory first. You know what we haven't checked in a while? Yep. Whoop. It's a fun sound. None of those gave me a full stack of 5. Outrageous. He almost got me that time. But my instinct allowed me to dodge. Not even fiber. Double bats on Bat Luck Day. Whoops. That's not a bat. That guy's just getting his 10,000 steps in. Walking around the farm. Do you see grapes? I do not. I might not have any. Oh, I have 4. There might be some in the fridge. That seems like the kind of thing that I would set aside for recipes. But what would it go into? Maybe not. Too many bats. Bat luck day living up to its predictions. I do not have any more grapes. Luckily we are in summer, so I could get more, I think. What are the summer things? Yeah. Sweet peas, spice berries, grapes. Is that it? Summer forageables. I don't need to read this. Thank you, Harvey. I'll put this with all of the other complete breakfasts. Tried to make mayonnaise from the fiber. Recipe for disaster, if I do say so myself. Imagine grassy mayonnaise. It's like texture nightmare. Already, mayo is not a fun texture. Gotta leave Grover down here, otherwise I will forget where he is. I don't remember what quality the grapes that I do have were. Silver? I want to say silver quality. Parrot egg. I was gonna get peat moss the bog frog today, and I forgot. We need to get a crab for crab cakes today, since we don't have peat moss. Then we can keep him tomorrow. Does anyone reliably sell crab cakes? Like, is there a day that they're offered at the Desert Trader? I've never thought to look that up. But if so, I should probably adopt that strat. Just stockpile crab cakes. Then I can keep Peat Moss the Bog Frog with me all the time. I don't have to worry about him stealing my loot. Well, that's not true. But when I'm in the mines, I don't have to worry about it. Dodged that one. 2 for 2. Oh, there's two. I was like, what is blocking that thing's hitbox? That good staircase luck really showing itself. We don't get to floor 85 very often. On our fiber farming quest. Ooh, this is a good one. I feel like it's been a while since we had a floor 81 that was like that full. It is a good luck day. I don't think that has anything to do with it, but... Well, maybe. If there's fewer... Are there fewer stones on good luck days? More space for weeds. I can't remember if that's a myth too. I know that there's a lot of myths related to daily luck in the mines. But there is something to do with a number of empty spaces, I think. I'll have to look it up. Saved by the stone. I'm getting out of here. Maybe. Can probably do one more dive into the mines before we go back. Maybe two more, we'll see how fast this is. My cat is here. You might hear her. We have to make sure we have space in case the living hat drops. And I don't see it. I am relying on my magnet ring. One single piece of fiber. I don't know what to get rid of. I guess that means my inventory is full. Hold on. Whoops, I guess we're going back. I have 2 minutes to find the hat before you go. Sorry, I just warped. Welcome in, Jamaica. Thanks for being here. Did you see my nifty new bot? I hope it is a functional nifty new bot. Only time will tell. I hope you have a good evening when you do dine and dash. Or just dash. I also hope it isn't as hot where you are. It has been unrelenting here. We haven't even found a wilderness golem. I forgot to sell the weapons to Marlin. Oh, I guess it wasn't intentional. I warped. Oh, sorry. Okay, I guess I gotta fix that. Hello, Bill. Welcome in. How are ya? It's pouring rain where you are, Jamaica. Clearly I did not set up the hug command correctly. Although, you know, a self-hug, not a bad thing. Self-hug, exactly. That's my lack of coding prowess showing. This could be the one. Nope. Okay, well at least that one works. I think I know why it did that, and I think I know how to fix it. You have to ask it a question. Otherwise you're just gonna get nothing, I guess. I don't know what happens. Well, I mean, it should still give you a response, I think. What am I doing? Okay, I guess that one just doesn't work. I think that one I should be able to fix. Hold on. I think that one should be a quick fix. Because I think... Okay, try again. At least if the reason that it didn't work is what I think it is, it should work now. Well, okay, back to the drawing board with that one. We've got one that works. I don't know why that one's not working. That was a code that I got from Nightbot, so I don't know why that one doesn't work. Maybe there's a cooldown? And even the ones that didn't work count towards the cooldown? I don't know. Nightbot's slacking on his first day. We're about to pass out, I think. There you go. It doesn't want to recommend Stardew. That one works too, I think. Seems to have worked the way it was supposed to. Well, this is good, because the ones that I wrote from scratch are working. It's the ones that I tried to modify that aren't working. So maybe I just need to write the other ones from scratch. I need to get good. I can tell you, even though I am not the magic 8-ball, it's not looking good. But I'm gonna get it in the next 2 minutes. True, good call. I have a Discord now. I did put a reminder link, like a timer that should show up at some point. I think it was supposed to be like every 45 minutes or something. But I should just do one, I should do a command for it, you're right. YouTube has a sense of humor. Can I guess the thumbnail of the second Dwarf Romantic video? Is it mine? That would be nice. An unintentional self-promo. I'm gonna put these here so I don't forget to sell them. I did, no? What is it? I'm curious. Also, how are you, Bill? Sorry if I didn't ask. I was busy laughing at my coding failures. I am in awe of all of the custom commands that I have encountered in other people's streams. Because I have like 5 and 3 of them don't work. But it's a learning process. We can only go up from here. Gotta go. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Jamaica. Have a good evening. Wherever you are off to. And enjoy yourself, hug. Bad timing, Bill. It seems like also the commands don't work if you type before it. That I'm not really sure how to fix. I think Nightbot is meant to be like quite user-friendly. But my like first impression when I was setting it up was like, where do I put the code? Because it's almost like too user-friendly. I was looking for like a command window, you know? But I kind of figured it out more or less. I just have to figure out the syntax and what have you. The appropriate variables and how to combine them. It's a noob to engineer thumbnail, with noob being a single tile and the engineer being a full map with a lake in the shape of a of something that's NSFW. That's funny. Well, don't let that stop you. It is a good game. That is funny, though. We also did a daily at the start of this stream. I started it a little early. We did Birdie, which is like a guess the bird daily game. I think I'm gonna try to start incorporating that into my streams. Or at least my Thursday and Friday streams. Probably not the off-mic Mondays. Video has 435,000 views. There's a chance someone bought it just to make that lake. How do I get 435,000 views? I have to make a dick lake? I guess so. Pardon my French. I don't know if that counts as a swear. I guess it's all subjective. Now I know what my next Tiny Glade build will be. Just kidding. Does YouTube count it as a swear? I don't know, actually. Good question. I mean, I guess probably not. because it is also a nickname for people with the name Richard. So it would be a tough one to censor, I think. Just censoring people's names. But I don't know. That would be a good thing to Google, perhaps. I have some of Nightbot's like auto mods on, but I don't remember if I have one for like profanities. Probably not. I turned most of them off, honestly. I just wanted some fun commands and some timer links. I'm a simple farmer with a simple bot. Wish this channel was a bit older, for the Tiny Glade build videos would feel more interwoven with everything. Very fair. That's a kind thing to say. They'll get there if I just keep at it. They'll start to feel more established. I am very pleased with, like, the learning curve of Tiny Glade, because when I started playing, I was like, I mean, I was really enjoying it, but I had no idea what I was doing. And I feel like the types of things that I've figured out how to do has grown exponentially in just a few weeks. And yeah, it's a great game. Can't recommend it enough. And it's just like so fun. Like, you can just noodle around in it all the time. It has been one of my go-to off-stream games as well. And I just like, it's very fun to just like have something on in the background and build away. Hey, Nightbot. Showing up. Yes. Please do like the stream if you are here. I would be honored. I'm going to try to get better about remembering to say those kinds of things. And Nightbot is going to help me. There's never any pressure, though. That doesn't change. But it does help me gauge if people are liking the videos. in a very tangible way. In a very literal way. Would doing more Tiny Glade videos help it become more like feel more established with the other videos, Bill? Or do you have advice otherwise? Beyond time travel? I do think kind of just generally the longer I like make content, I guess, the more established and cohesive everything will feel. I don't know, maybe that's not true. Everything I made in Tiny Glade is a callback to another game I once played. If this channel was 5 years older, there would be more games and more buildings I can build. Ah, I see. I understand. I love that. I actually was kind of foreshadowing. Was thinking about trying to do like the fire tower from Firewatch, which perhaps I should. There's still a few more Stardew buildings that I haven't done that I would like to do as well. I just have to play more games, I think. I like that idea, though, a lot. Like, I like the concept of a memory lane. Sort of. Oops, I did it again. Oh well. We're having a good time. I'm too distracted. A real embodiment of low stakes when I'm passing out, just running around my farm every day. Harvey is not around, I don't think. He might be in his corner. Thank you, Marnie. Oh, it's the Junimos. I was like, what is that sound? It sounded like something was Oh, he's not up here. Where's my husband? Sounded like something was scything. And I'm pretty sure it was the Junimos. Scything? Scything? What is the verb? To scythe. Oh, there he is. Did he change the floors? Or were those always green? Did I just give him espresso instead of... I gave him a liked gift instead of a loved. Yeah, I don't think these were green. Harvey, what are you doing? Woke up early just to rip up the floorboards. You don't know. I am pretty sure that I did not put green hardwood. It looks okay though. Back to the mines. Hi, Leo. And hi, Linus. They're just purveying their kingdom. Purveying? Man. What are words today, huh? Can I imagine my real significant other doing that one night? I would be pissed. Although, if you could tear up and replace all of the flooring in a room in like under 24 hours, that would be pretty impressive. So credit where credit's due, I suppose. And it did seem like, I mean, I passed out outside of the house, so. Maybe he was up all night worried about me, because I never came home. Well, I was home, but I wasn't in the house. 2 nights in a row. Dark boots. I guess I'm gonna have to find a way to play Animal Crossing on stream, since I made the Animal Crossing Tiny Glade. Retroactive memory lane. putting carpet on wood or concrete can probably be done in a single day with the right people. Fair. Good point, Bill. Sounds like you might be speaking from experience. That's true, though. Like covering something can be fast. Maybe he just put vinyl green planks on top of what was already there. And if we take our pickaxe to the floor, we'll find our old floor. You're not? That's okay. Me neither. Although I did watch a lot of HGTV growing up, so. This is the cheese discussion all over again. This is how I think it happens, but I have never done it myself. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but I ended up buying a used regular Switch on Marketplace because it was on sale. Because, as you may be aware, there's a new Switch, so everybody's trying to get rid of their old Switches. So I was able to start a new island on my new old Switch. So I've been thinking maybe I might do an Animal Crossing series, but there's two buts. The first is that I need to get a video capture card, which is probably going to end up being more expensive than the console was for me. So that is not in the immediate future, I don't think. And then the second thing is, this week, there's all this hype around a rumored Animal Crossing announcement coming in July. So, depending on if and what that announcement actually is, that might also inform what happens next in terms of Animal Crossing and streaming content. How much do capture cards cost? It seems to really span a wide margin. But from what I've looked into, it is worth not cheaping out on. If you want to have like decent quality. Right now, I'm not streaming in 4K anyways because I don't think my internet could handle it. So I don't think I need to get like the cream of the crop or anything. But I will probably want to get one that's like 1080p at least. And those can be upwards of usually over $100. Canadian, I should say. Maybe a little bit cheaper if you live not in Canada. Which isn't like, you know... I mean, most of the ones that I've looked into that have like solid reviews are like $150. which I don't know if I'm prepared to spend right now. Mentally. I am Canadian. Is that cozy lore? I am indeed. I feel like that, you know, Canada is a big enough country that I'm probably not doxing myself by saying so. But I may rue the day. Alright, let us head back. Is there any way to directly stream from the Switch like some PlayStation players do? As far as I can tell, not to YouTube. I haven't looked too much into whether there's a way to do it to Switch, to Twitch. Switch to Twitch. But I am also... I don't have any intentions to stream on Twitch. But I know like Xbox, for example, has a way to stream directly to Twitch but not YouTube. So it might just be that like there aren't as many like console companies that make consoles maybe are prioritizing Twitch over YouTube just because most of their clientele are doing that. Canada is big on map. In reality, most of you live in the few cities right off the border. You're not wrong. It's a lot of empty space. Not empty. A lot of area that is not populated by urban life. It's not empty just because there's no people there, or just because there's few people there. Try to be mindful of that. But it's true. We have hubs. Urban hubs. Sort of like the US in some ways. Like there's areas of the US that are less populated, but maybe not to the same extent. I mean, certainly not to the same extent. The like ratio of people to land mass is very different. I don't know. I mean, you might not be in the US. I didn't. I think I must have assumed. Most of the Midwest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lots of farmland. And all my favorite rappers. Just kidding. Some good rappers out of the Midwest. Some good music generally. Oh, we missed the traveling cart. Didn't even realize it was Friday. Stream is flying by. The way that that piece of coal, like, intersected the fiber really made me think something unique dropped. A particular hat. But no. That one was intentional. Figured I might as well keep up the pattern. Are you also suffering from the heat wave, Bill, where you are? Nope, he did a good job. Running all around to try to find my spouse. This is why when he's not in the kitchen, he doesn't get the coffee. Thank you, Marlin. Linus, thank you. Okay, did you hear that? They're scything, but they don't have little scythes. What are they doing? Their arms are just like blades. Take your stupid coffee. Never marrying Harvey again. Just kidding. Forgot about the emu eggs. No, it's not an emu. A different big bird. Ostrich. To the mines? Let's clear out this shed first. Just for the sake of it. For the sake of variety. Is this chest maxed out on diamonds? No. Why did that? Oh, because I just picked it up. Doy. What happened? Looking over the screenshot of the coal fiber. What are you gonna tell me, Bill? I'm worried. I'm stressed. Did it look like the living hat? Or was I not even close? I mean, if it couldn't have been. Mixed seeds, dark green, made one look very different from the other. The mixed seeds, dark green, made one look very different from the other. One piece of fiber. Or like made the fiber look very different from the living hat. My heart was racing. I was like, was it the living hat? And somehow it didn't end up in my inventory. But no. I mean, if so, it would still be there. So we could just... I mean, I think. Just have to remember where it was. It was like the bottom right, I think. That would be the most anticlimactic way to get it ever. If I like somehow didn't get it and then it was just sitting on the ground. in that second, our perception of a normal fiber was a different green when the coal one appeared. With a lightened color and a defined bottom, we assumed that was the special one. Ah, I understand. Trick of the light. An optical illusion. True living hat has a different shape. That is true. It's like... I mean, I don't know what its drop sprite looks like, but I assume it's not that different from its like wearing sprite, which is basically like a more landscape rather than portrait situation. Is it... Do you happen to know if it is a more noticeable... Like, what are the chances that it happens and I miss it? Is what I'm asking. That fear that lives deep down inside my heart. Not even. It's like right at the surface. That's a fear that I wear on my sleeve. I will say that today has not been a good day for cosmetic drops. We used all of our cosmetic drop luck last week. I'll notice it? Okay. I trust you, Bill. That makes me feel very reassured. Thank you. Noticeably shorter? Oh, interesting. I was talking a little bit at the very beginning of stream about the like daily reset strategy, and ultimately I was inspired by what you mentioned about like 100 episodes being an achievement as well. So I think what I've decided is that I'm going to continue this approach until I reach my like 1 year anniversary of my streaming, which should, if I've done my math right, just about be episode 50. Unless of course we find the hat. Then we will reassess what we will do with this farm, but if we don't find it by January in real life next year, then I'll consider doing the bombing on Green Rain Day and resetting. But for now, we press on. Because it does, I mean, I kind of... I don't know. It's a balance. Like, I really enjoy doing this. and I do want to keep doing it. But also, part of the fun is the hunt, you know? Let's take the long way. Look for grapes and Bigfoot. There's Abigail. I thought Abigail was Bigfoot. But yeah, I just think, whoa, we hit the grape jackpot. I think that's like a happy medium. I don't have my hoe. Rookie mistake. Whoa, that gave me 11 row. Weird. Can make some raisins for our Junimos. Can I imagine someone saying that in real life, looking for grapes and Bigfoot? It does feel like a pretty niche combination. I will give you that. But you never know. I bet you that the Venn diagram of foragers and people who are cryptid hunters has a pretty sizable overlap. I would be willing to put money on that. Perhaps not a circle of a Venn diagram, but it's, you know, ovular. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, do people forage for wild grapes? Surely, yes. Maybe not in North America. I don't know how many, like, wild cultivars of grapes exist. Could be interesting. Now I'm curious and I will be looking that up. Added to the list of things that we will talk about next stream. Logically speaking, that wouldn't be the worst way to find Bigfoot. Find a food source. That's what I'm saying. It's good strategy. Bigfoot's gotta eat. Do we think that Bigfoot and cryptids in general, like what do cryptids eat? Do they all have... They must all have different diets. Of course. No. Worst timing to pass out ever. I'm just wondering, like, does Bigfoot... Is Bigfoot an omnivore? Did we not check the weather yesterday? How did I become surprised by green rain? Harvey does not care about the green rain. Nonplussed. One eats goats. This is an excellent point. A very notable cryptid does indeed eat goats. That's... You got me there. I hope that Bigfoot does not eat goats. He would be pretty hungry, I imagine. Although, in Appalachia there's probably a decent amount of wild goats. Just worried about his nutrition, you know? Grapes and goats? Bigfoot cannot survive on grapes and goats alone. Or can he? Here you go, Junimos. Okay. It's go time. In fact, I'm gonna double speed. Triple speed even, because we got the speed buff today. I don't know, Bigfoot kind of strikes me as an omnivore. I couldn't tell you why. He's kind of got, like, primate energy. Even though, like, logically speaking, if he's a cryptid, he's probably his own thing. Probably doesn't fall into the Linnaean system of species identification. We haven't encountered very many, or any of those, like, gigantic fiber plants. Just want to make sure I don't miss any. This is not a smart way to go. Actually, this is probably the fastest. Because I think we discovered last time that there weren't really any... Oops. In town proper. Just trees. Oh, and it's Sunday. Okay, quick Time for a quick traveling card check. A decorative bowl, perhaps? Retro catalog. I think I have this one, but I might buy it just in case. Wonder if there's a joke movement to make Bigfoot a marriage option. I bet there is. That seems... not even like a joke. Seems like very much something that there might even be a mod for already. Although, like, it would be a little challenging because I don't think you can interact. Like, it's not an NPC. He's not an NPC. That was very rude of me. Excuse me. But I mean, if you can roommate Krobus, I don't see why you couldn't roommate Bigfoot. Oh, I just killed that slime with my scythe. But you just need the right, like, marriage pendant. Like with Krobus, you need to get the right pendant. You can't propose to Krobus with, whatever it's called. The shell, the pendant. I'm drawing a blank on what that's called. There's a special pendant you have to get from the Old Mariner to marry other NPCs, but it doesn't apply to Krobus. Which would imply that other cryptids would also need a culturally appropriate marriage proposal / roommate invitation. We'll have to visit, I didn't bring my axe. We'll have to visit Hat Mouse while we're down here, I think. Make the most of our time. See, like, I could also just do this and reset. Like, I don't have to use the bombing strategy. It doesn't take that long. It's like, I mean, it's a full day. Give me that lucky bow. We need some luck. And it's green. Easiest decision of my life. Oh, this isn't where I wanted to go. I'm wasting time. Did I miss any? Bombing strategy is probably quicker. This is true, this is true. Yeah, and probably if we get to that point of doing resets, we're gonna want to be maximizing our number of days. So speed will be of the essence. I don't know if you can use that phrase that way. Like time is of the essence. Can speed be of the essence? I think there's some by the bus stop too. Sounds like something you heard as an illogical marketing approach. The essence of speed. That's what goes into making crab cakes. The essence of speed. We should have put Pete Moss the Bog Frog today. Oh well. He deserved to be with us for this. Next green rain, if there is another. I mean, there will be another green rain, but whether or not we will be hat hunting remains to be seen, because we might find it in a different manner. Fastest way to the bus stop? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. I would have perished if that dropped. There's more down here. We're heading into Bigfoot territory. Oh, I thought there would be some down here. Okay, that's fine. I think we got it all. There's not any on the beach. Oh, you know where? What's the best way? I'm not gonna make it there. But we'll go. I might make it. Did you see him? He was down here. I don't know if it was Bigfoot, but definitely somebody. Maybe the small dark creature. That's what it's officially called. I'm not ad-libbing. You saw it? Okay, I'm glad I'm not hallucinating. Okay, I do think we got everything. He must have climbed the tree. A very eventful Green Rain Day. No living hat, but 688 fiber, and we saw a cryptid of some sort. Pretty good. Nightbot disappeared on us. But let me go to my thank you screen. There is a Discord now. If you would like to join the Discord, I would be happy to have you there. Thank you so much for being here. If you've stuck around this long and made it this far with me today, despite my chaotic energy, I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for chatting, Bill, and thank you to the lurkers as well. The Discord link is in my profile links, so you can find it there. And I will be back tomorrow with more blueprints. Take care, Bill. Thanks for being here. I appreciate ya. And I'll be back Monday with more Tiny Glade, and then more Search for the Living Hat next Thursday. So yeah, if any of that sounds good, and you feel like dropping a like, comment, and or subscription, I would be honored. Be happy to have you here. But also, no worries if not, just happy to have you here. And I think that is the whole spiel. Thank you so much again, and I hope you take care. I'm trying to be better about trying to be more of a proper streamer. So, hydrate, rest well, take your meds if you have meds, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care.